All right, as promised, it is time to move on. All right, so we got the motor mounts in. We are working on the race exhaust. And gotta lay it over here. I mean, will they fit? Who knows? Pop under there real quick. I'll show you kind of where we're at. Before doing that, just so you know, we took out the battery box, was able to come in from the top to get the top bolt off. So much easier doing it that way. And I actually did the same thing over here on the driver's side. You're probably not gonna be able to see, but just know that, yeah, I can see down there. There's not enough light down there, but just coming from the top for the top bolts, just a long extension. I mean, not a super big deal. To get those out, had to use a swivel on the driver's side. Just get the alignment. And so yeah, so I figured what we would do is get down there. We'll kind of show you where we're at. This is going to be an easy job. So yeah, I say that, I shouldn't have said that, right? I've just doomed this whole project now. I'm hoping that this is going to be simpler than the motor mounts went, but let's get down there and let's take a look at where we're at. Any kind of bracing that I've seen on it. So, well. All right, so we're under here. We'll do my best to kind of show you guys where we're at. First thing we're going to do is get you some light. So I put a little PD blaster on there. Got the top bolt from the, that's the bottom bolt, but got the top bolt from the top. It's already undone. We got to finish loosening this up. Down on the bottom, there's going to be a couple of like heat shields that are on the transmission right there that basically block the your OT sensors. All right. So all we got to do is remove the shield, and then you'll be able to unplug them. So that's the driver's side. This is the passenger side. I've already unplugged. There's a little clip right there. Let's see, little clip right there. You'll unclip that, and bada bing, bada boom. Back here on the back side, we're gonna have some bolts. They're already loose, but we're gonna loosen them some more. All right, so passenger side is out. You kind of see the two together. It almost seems like this one, I mean, just at first glance, looks shorter than the factory one. But we're going to slap it up in there and see. I'm probably just going to test fit it first before I get way too far into this. just based off what I see on the end. Because if I kind of flush it up here in the front, and look back here on the back side of it, I mean, hello. It seems a little short to me, but of course I'm not sitting it like right on top of one another. So the best thing to do is just get it under there and see what we got. And like I said, mine doesn't have a brace on there, so I'm curious to where that kind of butts up to, or what that would. There again, that would. I mean, I guess it would make sense if on the 350 it has that, so therefore you could do the same pipe for either one. But anyway, we are going to slap it on there real quick, check out the fitment, and let you guys take a peek. All right, so we finished up the driver's side. Let's take a peek under here. So, passenger side in there. Little shock absorber essentially is what that deal's gonna be. As I was telling you guys, you had the little heat shields right here on the ground. Grab this one. On the transmission, sorry, it's like super tight, where the plug-in is for your sensor. All right, so we got it on there, and then this cover got a couple of bolts. This thing's gonna pop back in there, and just like so, and keep the heat away from the wire. Okay, had a couple of 8mm bolts in there. Looks like it had just a little bit of Loctite on it, so we're gonna put a little Loctite on them going back in. So was able to get the bolts back in from the bottom, so I didn't do that from the top. And as we go back here, you can see where they joined up. You can actually slide this bracket back a little bit for a little bit more from where the factory was, because that pipe is actually beveled out. And I mean, yeah, so you can slide this bracket a little bit back, just a little bit, just so more of it is in there, kind of splitting the difference between the two. I have one just a little bit more forward. I was just trying it just down on the driver's side. See how I like it. I'll probably loosen up this side, slide it up just to, I don't know, maybe ½ inch, and then tighten it back down, and then I really don't think you'll have any problems about that ever coming loose. Same thing, guys. Driver's side, I got everything in there. Was able to get everything back in from the bottom. We'll get the other cover right there. We'll get that put back in. It actually goes in like that. Yeah, we'll just have to check that out. Same thing. Looked like it had a little bit of Loctite on there, so we'll do the same. We'll replace it with the Loctite. Anyway, I'll mess it up. This should go in here like that. So this, now let's see if I'm looking at it. That might actually get in the way. Let's fish it around there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to manipulate the plate a little bit to get it back around there. Because of I might end up having to take that one off. I don't know. All right, I'll mess with that in a minute. But anyway, that's all we got left, guys. Put the two brackets back on. I'm gonna slide that bracket back. The fitment was fine, easy to pop in there. Didn't have any problems at all. We are going to finish this up, and I guess we'll move on to, well, crash cart all the parts. I guess we'll be moving on to probably doing the fuel system. Here's what my plan is, and we'll just have to see as this video goes along if, if that's what I stuck with. My plan is to go ahead and run the lines. I doubt I throw in the I don't know. Well, hear me out. Here's what I was thinking. I was thinking about just running the lines up here and then finishing the fuel system later. But I think, now I'm sitting here thinking about it, I probably going to go ahead and run the fuel lines first, just so I've got everything up under the car done. And then the rest of it will really be running the power back, figuring out where I'm going to mount the control module and all that, but we'll get into that in the next video. So here we are, race pipes fit, race pipes are on. We're going to put the little brackets back into place, and then we are moving on. All right, we got it all on, got everything hooked back up. We're going to give it a cold start, see what these pipes sound like, and then we need to disconnect the fuel pump, let it run itself dry, so we can get started on the fuel system here. So, everything hooked back up. gonna say probably not, but hey, I've got it. I've got it, and we'll see. It's pretty loud the way that it is. Sounds great. Sounds great. All right, so yeah, there we go. Super easy install. If I wanted to do the resonator delete, I mean, I could hack it off and just do it where it's sitting. I wanted to really just wanted to see what it sounded like just with exhaust, because I mean, so many people did the resonator delete first and then got full length headers, and it makes me wonder if they would have had the headers first, would they have still done the resonator delete. So for now, I'm just gonna leave mine sit over here off to the side, and you know, won't play it by ear, but right now I think it sounds great just the way that it is. All right, so finished up that install. The Shifteck stuff went on super simple. They're also supposed to be sending me a set of jacking rails. I ordered them at the same time. That seems to be the thing that seems to be taking the longest at the moment. But yeah, all right, now we're ready to move on. Go ahead and start the fuel system. Then we'll pull off the stock supercharger, get that Whipple on there, and start that journey. So keep following along. Moving on now to the 4 Innovations fuel system.